Today on Mornings, Sean Gardner and Corey Pace report live from within the high school. Mr. Brumball poses another question to the entire student body, and North Penn High School students talk about their New Year's resolutions. All this and more coming up next on Mornings. Now, please rise, and if you're in the hallways, please stop, and join me as we recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. January 13th.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Mornings. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of January, 2006. I'm Katie Moyer.
And I'm Christine Felty. Now we have a great show for you this morning. So we'll start off the day with Mr. Brumball and the Brumball Challenge.
Welcome back to another episode of the Brumball Challenge. Today's question deals with the category of entertainment. Today's question is, who was the first black actress to win an Oscar?
Okay, the accolade will be on sale today and tomorrow during all lunches. The cost is $60. This is your last chance to buy a yearbook. Also, there will be a representative from the Student Services Company here next Wednesday to distribute class rings. You may also purchase a ring that day. Now, let's take a look at the sports highlight from this week.
The North Penn Maidens basketball team comfortably beat the Truman Tigers last week by a score of 83-59. Their next game will be this Friday at Neshaminy, where they will try and boost their record. In boys basketball, the Knights team fought their hardest last week but were unable to pull away with a victory and lost to the Plymouth Whitemarsh Colonials by a score of 85-54. Come see them this Friday as they battle the Neshaminy Redskins at North Penn. Over in the pool, the North Penn swim team had a double duel meet last Thursday in which they came out on top over Council Rock North. Several swimmers from the North Penn qualified for district championships in the win. The boys will defend their undefeated record Thursday at Abington, and the girls will do the same at home. Both teams will be competing in the Wilson Relays this Saturday. Over on the mats, this past Wednesday and Friday, the North Penn Knights wrestled Council Rock North and Hatboro Horsham. Despite valiant efforts in both matches, the Knights came up short. The next match, the team will face off against Ben Salem at home and head to Truman this Saturday. And that's all for Spotlight on Sports. I'm Dan Kelly for Mornings.
Just a quick reminder that there's an early dismissal day this Friday. Also on Friday, housing applications for NASC come out. You can pick yours up in the Student Center. If you have any questions, you may see Mrs. Finnemeyer in C33 or Mr. Finnemeyer in the Student Center. Now let's go to Corey and Sean for the Dude Report.
Okay. All right.
Oh, hey, hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Sean Gardner,
And I'm Corey Pace.
and this is The Dude Report. We are live from the library in about the 300 section, giving you our report today.
We're going to have a slight interview with this man, if you'd like to hear it. Sir, what book are you reading?
What? We just wanted to ask you a question about what book you read. How long have you been here?
Do you like the library that we have?
I mean, what are your worlds? I mean,
I was thinking maybe.
what if
One more question. One more question. All right, fine. So anyways,
The weather for today, it's about, I'd say 73 degrees in here.
there's no wind. So, we're good. We're good. No wind.
No wind.
Slight chance of rain, though, but no wind, so we'll be all right.
We'll be all right for today. This has been your due report for Wednesday
In the library,
in the 300 section.
back to you in the studio.
Thanks, guys. Tim Harris got a chance to sit down with Mr. Williams this week. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Tim Harris, and I'm here for another edition of Meet the Staff. Today we have Mr. Williams with us, and Mr. Williams, as you all probably have learned, he will be leaving us on January 24th, so we just want to get a few questions in with him. And how are you doing, Mr. Williams? How long have you been here at North Penn High School?
Actually, this is my 7th year at North Penn High School.
Have you always been an assistant principal here?
No, I actually started as a teacher in the math department here, and I spent 2 glorious years there, and then I had the good fortune of being promoted or becoming an administrator here within the building.
How has your experience been here?
Phenomenal. It's just wonderful. I mean, North Penn is an incredible school district. Our kids are phenomenal. And it's such a privilege to be in a position to be able to impact young lives. So all that having been said, just incredible opportunity.
What are you going to miss the most about your time here?
Seeing young people grow and to develop into responsible human beings, there's nothing like it. I mean, everyone makes mistakes, and I don't have a problem with that. But the exciting part is seeing someone who have made a mistake and who's learned from it and who's willing to move forward. And it's such an awesome feeling. You feel like your life is meaningful. And it's one thing to assign discipline and to suspend and to do all the other things, which I have no problems at all doing. But then it's something else to be said for when a person gets it, when a young person sees it for what it is, and they become better people for it.
Do you have any final words that you want to say to the student body?
My students, oh man. Well, I'll still be around. I'll still come to the graduations for the next 3 years to see all you guys get out of here and to be a part of that, even from a distance, and just to wish all my kids well and to be the role models, to be the great examples, to work hard, to do what's necessary to be successful in a proper way. And also, just a word to those who I've personally had the good fortune of working with over the last 7 years. I want to thank you for being great colleagues. It was a tremendous ride. I do wish you well. Good luck. Make sure you take your vitamins and keep doing the great job that you guys do.
All right, that's it for this edition of Meet the Staff. I'm Tim Harris. Have a good day. Back to you.
Okay, Mr. Heller's back today, and he'll be interviewing Amy Buckner and Danielle Tolton from the children's show Let Your Hair Down, Rapunzel. Mr. Heller?
Good morning. We have Amy Buckner and Danielle Tolton, and North Penn Theater is up to something special this Saturday. And Amy Buckner, let your hair down and tell me what's happening.
It's a children's show that we do every year from the Thespian Troupe, and it will be on Saturday, January 14th at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
And Danielle, what are your roles in the show?
Well, we have a few leads. We have Rapunzel, who is, obviously, it's about Rapunzel, it's kind of a comical twist on it. And then we have 3 princes, Prince Llewellyn, who falls in love with her, that's played by Christine. Rapunzel's played by Denise Henkels. And we have Rapunzel's 2 parents, played by Micah Beckstead and Seth Walters.
And how do we get tickets for this?
You can either, there's ticket forms out by the receptionist desk, or you can come get them on Saturday when you come.
What time are the shows?
10 and 2.
And who should attend? Little kids, Bill Bartle, who should attend these shows?
Little kids. It's
Bill Bartle.
specifically for little kids. It's got a good moral for them. So.
Okay, break a leg, and back to the ladies at the desk.
All right, it's finally that time. We have a winning homeroom, but before we announce the winner, let's find out the answer.
And now here's the answer you've all been waiting for. In 1940, Hattie McDaniel won Best Supporting Actress for her role as Mammy in the blockbuster film Gone with the Wind. Thanks again for playing the Brumball Challenge.
All right, the winning homeroom is A108, Mr. McGargle's homeroom. We just wanted to thank everyone for responding. We did have the most responses today we've ever had, which was 67 homerooms. So thank you all.
We'll now go to Sean Gardner, who recently got a chance to speak with some North Penn students about their New Year's resolutions.
Hi. Many people each year, come January 1st, make New Year's resolutions. I, Sean Gardner, am explore North Penn High School and see what people here's New Year's resolutions are. Let's take a look. Alright guys, so what are your resolutions for the new year?
I think to do more homework. That's a good question. More homework. I would say to do more homework.
I'm gonna go with do more homework.
I'm gonna turn a leaf this year and do some more homework, actually.
Seems to be a trend setting in this year.
Just do good in school, all the time.
That's what I like to hear, that's what I like to hear.
It's like good in school, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good job. Good in school. Get good grades. Get good grades.
To do better in school. Just to be healthy and happy and do what's best for me. I think that's the most important thing.
Well, every year, every month it changes, but I guess we're gonna lose a little weight this year. That's see how long that lasts. Okay. My New Year's resolution is not to yell at all for the whole year. I won't raise my voice.
You know, Sean, I'd like to graduate.
That's a good one, Dave. Thank you very much.
Would you like to graduate?
I would love to graduate. That'd be a good thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm addicted to Pokemon. I play way too much Pokemon. It takes up all my time, and I need to really quit and focus on college.
Yeah, college you want to get into. I don't think you can get into college for Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. We've seen a lot of different new resolutions this year. And my personal one is to dance more. I need to break out and dance spontaneously more often. Back to you in the studio.
Now we'll go to Corey and Sean for the letter of the day.
Letter of the day.
Letter of the day is A for Australia.
And for apple.
And for applesauce. Now back to you in the studio. Thank you.
And that's all for this edition of Mornings. I'm Katie Moyer.
And I'm Christine Felty. Have a great day.